Hello Alamal, hello everybody. Welcome to my video on the London Book Fair. So in March, I got to go to London for the London Book Fair. This is a huge meeting of publishers, writers, authors, illustrators, and booksellers like me, so that we can all get together and we can see what's coming and swap stories and all the great stuff like that. But check it out. It is absolutely mind-bogglingly huge. This is only one section. There was a whole nother area almost as big as this as well. So I did not get to anywhere near all of it. I had some meetings and some talks that I went to, but it was just huge. So I first went upstairs to the kids section because kids books are super fun. And what you'll see is, like, this is Arcturus Publishing. So all these little booths are publishing companies, and they basically showcase what they've got. So this is Nosy Crow, and they're showing you all the books that they've already published, and then they usually have the books that are coming as well, so that you can see, pick the book up, read the back. If there's pictures or flaps and stuff, you can kind of get a feel for those types of things, because when you're just looking at it online, you really can't tell. Yes, you can see the size, they tell you the size, but it's much more interesting to see the book and be able to pick it up and go, oh yeah, this is really beautifully illustrated and it's thick or whatever. So for me as a book buyer, I'm really trying to find that kind of information. So then as I'm leaving that section, you can see again that it is just absolutely huge. And my feet really hurt by the end of the first day. This is HarperCollins. So all of the big publishers are there. You've got HarperCollins, Simon & Schuster, Penguin Random House, like everybody's there. And it's so big, so you can't see it, but to the left of this video, there's a whole bunch of people from HarperCollins having meetings with other people like me who are book buyers, but there's also people doing getting translation rights and publishing another foreign publishing rights and stuff like that. And then they put so much money into this. They've got this huge billboard that's playing and telling you what they've got, what's coming, the latest and greatest, and that kind of stuff. So there's just so much here to see and look at. And then, again, you're looking from the top up here. So if you look over to the right, you'll see that Simon & Schuster, and then the far right, that's the billboard. So that's a huge billboard that I was just showing you before, but now it looks super tiny. And then in the middle now you can see Estonia. So they have like delegations from Estonia and other countries that they're like, this is our language books that we've got, or our, certain things. Anyway, now we're into Lonely Planet. And again, I was saying that, it's kind of hard to see books online when we're ordering. So this, I get to open it up, open the flaps and see how interactive it is. So I have a lot of pictures and a lot of video that I took of books basically that I want to stock at some point. This is another publisher. So this is a smaller publisher. So in this video, these are all the books that they have. So it was a good opportunity to see these smaller publishers that only have a few books. These aren't the popular TikTok books. These aren't the ones being pushed on social media. They don't have a big backing behind them, but being able to find them and then source them is really super awesome. And you can see they put a lot of work into their booths and they really want to engage people. Some are more simple than others. Then there's publishers like this. This is Wordsworth. They publish just classics, but they do very fancy ones. So these are your hardbound gilded ones with beautiful illustrations and stuff. And then they also have some paperbacks. So half of the fair, I had meetings and events that I needed to go to, but the other half, I was just stumbling around, looking at all of the beautiful books and trying to find the very best of the best that I could source. This whole company is called Insight Editions. They did a lot of nonfiction for kids, but then they also do what I call tie-in books. So they had books that were like Hobbit knitting, knitting patterns for if you wanted to dress like a Hobbit, and cookbooks like Harry Potter cookbooks, and I think Friends crochet, like Batman cocktails and stuff. So there's such a wide variety and things that I would have even thought to look up to see if they exist. You find them in places like this. So it was an amazing 2 days. I'm really glad that I went. I learned a lot. I came home with a whole bunch of catalogs that I now get to pour through and decide what I want to purchase for my bookstore. And it was really interesting. So if you're in the publishing industry and you get a chance to go, I would definitely go back to the London Book Fair. Super fun.